So, the message that I have for you today is this: everybody around you already sees it, and the only person who has not caught on is you. This person loves you, and that love is written all over everything they do around you. People in your life have noticed it, and some of them have probably tried to tell you. Friends see it in how this person looks at you, and strangers feel it when you walk in. It is the kind of love that fills a room, and you are the last to notice it. Let us go ahead and get into it because the cards confirm what everyone else already knows. You have been so focused on doubt that you missed what was right in front of your face. Their love for you is not hidden or subtle, it is loud and visible, and everyone sees it. The only blind spot in this situation is yours, and the cards are here to open your eyes. People around you watch this person light up when your name comes up, and it is unmistakable. Coworkers notice it and friends whisper about it because the signs are impossible to miss. What you have been questioning is the one thing that nobody else questions about this connection. Their love for you has been on display, and you keep looking past it like it is nothing. Everyone sees how they soften around you, and that shift in them is something only you create. Denial has kept you from seeing the obvious, and today the cards are pulling that veil off. What everyone else calls obvious, you keep calling coincidence, and that gap is closing today. Signs have been there all along in plain sight, and this reading is about to name them. Everybody can see the way they orbit around you, and that gravitational pull tells the whole story coming close, because this reading is going to show you what the whole world already sees. The first card we have for you is the Hierophant, and this is a deeply grounding confirmation. Hierophant energy speaks of a commitment that runs deeper than surface attraction, something truly sacred here. What this person feels for you carries tradition and permanence woven deeply into every layer of it. Their love is not trendy or temporary, it is the kind that families are built on over time. Devotion is the word the Hierophant brings forward, and devotion is exactly what they carry for you. People sense the seriousness of how they treat you, and that seriousness is what makes it obvious. The Hierophant confirms their intentions toward you are rooted in something they consider deeply holy. What they feel is not a phase or a passing interest, and that stability is visible to everyone. Consistency is the pattern their love follows, and consistency does not lie to anyone watching. You may have mistaken their steadiness for friendship, but what the Hierophant shows is much deeper. Next card coming through is the Three of Pentacles, and this deepens the picture even further. Three of Pentacles confirms that this person shows love through effort, through building alongside you. They invest time and attention into your life quietly, and that investment speaks louder than words. Collaboration is how they express devotion, and people around you notice how they always show up. Every act of service from them declares love, and people see it even if you do not. Three of Pentacles tells me their love language is action, and those actions have been constant. They do not just talk about caring, they prove it in ways that others clearly observe. Friends watch them prioritize you over and over, and that pattern is what made it obvious. Their presence in your life has been deliberate, and that deliberateness is love wearing work clothes. Nobody puts in that kind of effort without reason, and the reason has always been love. Following that, we have the Six of Cups, and this card adds a layer of emotional nostalgia here. Six of Cups says this love has roots going further back than you might want to acknowledge. There is a familiarity between you two that other people can feel, and it radiates without effort. Warmth surrounds your connection in a way that is almost childlike, and people sense that innocence. The Six of Cups confirms their love carries purity, and that purity is exactly what makes it visible. Old memories and shared moments have built something between you, and everyone around you saw it grow. This card tells me their affection for you feels timeless, and timeless love is hard to hide. People who know you both have watched this build slowly, and they recognized it long before you did. Love like this was never a secret to anyone, and the only mystery is why you missed it. Every card on this table confirms the same truth, and that truth has been visible to everyone. This person loves you in a way the world sees, and today the cards made sure you do. Open your eyes to what has been right in front of you, and finally let yourself receive it. Okay, let us go into your side of this now. You have spent so long questioning whether you are loved that you stopped looking for the proof. Doubt has become your default when it comes to love, and it has been that way for years. Somewhere along the way, you decided real love does not happen for you, and that stuck your guard has been up for so long that you forgot what it feels like to be open. Trusting what is right in front of you feels dangerous, and that fear runs deeper than you admit. Training yourself to look for the catch became habitual, and it keeps you from seeing what is real. Accepting love without suspicion is something you struggle with, and the cards see that clearly today. Part of you believes you have to earn affection, and that belief has exhausted you beyond words. Worthiness is something you wrestle with quietly, and nobody around you knows how loud that battle gets. Overthinking has stolen so many moments from you, and it keeps rewriting what your heart already knows. You dismiss compliments before they land, and you explain away kindness like it cannot possibly be genuine. Being chosen feels foreign to you, and that unfamiliarity is what makes you question everything so hard. Vulnerability has never been your comfort zone, and letting your walls down still feels like a gamble. Fear of being wrong about love again is what keeps you from trusting what stands in front. You protect yourself by pretending not to notice, and that protection has become its own kind of prison. Self-sabotage disguised as caution has been running your love life, and it is time to stop. You deserve to stop shrinking away from the love that has already found you, and that starts today. The first card here is the Four of Swords, and this speaks directly to your mental exhaustion. Four of Swords confirms you have been overthinking this situation, and your mind desperately needs rest. Mentally, you have been running in circles about whether you deserve what is being offered here. Exhaustion from analyzing every detail has drained you, and the cards say it is time to stop. Resting your mind does not mean giving up. It means trusting enough to let your guard come down. Four of Swords tells me you have been carrying anxiety about love that you never even asked for. Stillness is what your spirit needs right now, and stillness will finally help you see clearly. Your thoughts have been louder than your intuition lately, and that imbalance is blocking your vision. Healing from old patterns starts with admitting they exist, and the Four of Swords holds that mirror. Peace is available to you the moment you stop fighting what your heart has been trying to say. Next card is the High Priestess, and this is a powerful mirror being held up to you. High Priestess confirms that deep down you already know the truth, and you have always known. Your intuition has been screaming the answer at you, and you keep choosing logic over that knowing. Wisdom lives inside of you that sees everything clearly, but fear has muted its voice for now. Evidence is not what you need more of. You need to trust what you already feel deep inside. Ignoring your inner knowing has cost you peace, and it kept you stuck in a loop of doubt. Sensing what is real between you and them is natural, and denying that sense is what causes pain. High Priestess tells me your soul recognized this love before your mind was ready to accept. Trusting yourself is the exact breakthrough that is waiting for you, and it begins with silencing doubt. Following that, we have the Ace of Cups, and this confirms emotional renewal is available now. Ace of Cups says a new beginning in love is being offered, and your only job is acceptance. Your heart is ready to receive, even if your mind resists, and the cards confirm that readiness. Love is being poured into your life abundantly, and refusing to see it will not make it go. Ace of Cups tells me your emotional walls are thinning, and something beautiful waits beyond them. Openness is the only thing standing between you and what you want, and the cards ask for it. A fresh start in how you view love is here, and it begins with believing you are worthy. Your capacity to love has never been the problem, and receiving love is the only lesson left. Resistance to being loved is something you learned, and anything learned can also be unlearned here. Softening into this moment is not weakness. It is the bravest thing you could possibly do right now. Everything you need emotionally is already being offered, and this final card confirms it clearly now. Every card pulled for your side today pointed at one thing, and that is your readiness to receive. Doubt is the only thing keeping love at a distance, and that doubt is finally losing its grip. You are more ready for this than you realize, and the cards want you to finally believe that. Now, let us look at what is really going on inside of them. This person already knows they love you, and they have known it for longer than you would believe. Their feelings for you are not new or sudden. They have been building quietly over a long time. Internally, they have already made their clear choice, and that choice has always been pointed at you. What drives them is not curiosity or boredom. It is a deep pull they cannot escape. Every interaction with you confirms what they already feel, and that confirmation shakes them every time. Watching you more carefully than you realize is something they do, and every detail gets stored away. Protecting their pride is the only reason they have not laid it all out for you yet. Fear of being too obvious is something they battle with constantly, and that battle is exhausting them. Believing you are the one is not new, and sitting with that in silence has been painful. Loving you quietly has become second nature to them, and that quiet love is eating them alive. Their motives are not complicated at all. They want you and do not know how to say it. Everyone around them already figured it out, and the pressure of being that transparent weighs on them. Hiding what they feel has become a full-time job, and they are slowly running out of ways. What you read as friendship is far deeper on their end, and they carry that weight completely alone. They rehearse words in their head constantly, and none of those words ever feel brave enough to say. Frustration with themselves for not speaking up is real, and it builds more pressure with each passing day. A gap between what they feel and what they show keeps widening, and that is where they suffer. The first card on their side is the Knight of Cups, and this reveals a romantic heart beneath. Knight of Cups confirms they carry deep romantic intentions towards you, and those intentions are serious. They think of you in ways that go beyond platonic, and those thoughts occupy their quiet moments. Chivalry lives in how they treat you, and every small gesture says what their words cannot. Knight of Cups tells me they have imagined confessing to you, and that fantasy plays on repeat. Romance is the lens through which they see you, and that lens has never changed or faded. Sweeping you off your feet is what they want, and the only thing stopping them is their own fear. Emotional bravery is building inside of them slowly, and the Knight of Cups confirms it is almost ready. Their love for you has a poetic quality, and that depth is something they guard very carefully. Vulnerability is the price of admission for love like this, and they are slowly finding the courage. The next card coming through is the Emperor, and this shows a need for control driving their silence. Emperor energy confirms they lead with structure at all times, and vulnerability disrupts that entirely for them. Admitting they love you would mean surrendering control, and control is the armor they wear every day. They built a carefully managed exterior, and their feelings for you threaten to crack it open. Discipline is how they survived everything before you, and loving you completely defies that discipline. Emperor energy tells me they view love as a risk to stability, and that is why they hesitate. Power and composure define how they move through life, and you make them feel neither. Beneath that composed exterior is a person terrified of what happens when they finally let you in. Emperor energy confirms their silence is not coldness. It is a person clinging to their last wall. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, and this reveals a deep fear of loss living inside them. Five of Pentacles confirms they are afraid that confessing love will cost them your presence entirely. Loving you silently feels safer to them than risking a confession and watching you walk away forever. Five of Pentacles shows me old rejection wounds that still influence how they approach love today. Past losses have taught them to hold everything close, and your place in their life is held closest. Rejection is the nightmare that keeps them silent, and every unspoken word carries that fear behind it. Emotional exposure is what they feel around you constantly, and that vulnerability triggers every old wound. Hesitation on their end comes from pain, not lack of feeling, and this card makes that clear. Scarcity is all they know and love, and the abundance you offer feels far too good to trust. Everything on their side comes back to one undeniable truth, and that truth is they are in love. Their silence was never absence of feeling. It was the loudest form of love they could give. What lives inside of them for you is very real, and every single card confirmed it without doubt. So let us talk about what they are about to do next. Movement is building on their end, and the cards confirm that action is finally on its way. The waiting period is reaching its end, and what comes next from them will carry real intention. A decision has already been made internally, and now the only thing left is the follow through. Their hesitation is crumbling faster than they expected, and courage is replacing every excuse they had. What has been stalling between you is about to shift, and it starts with them making a move. They are preparing to do something they have never done before, and that preparation is almost complete. The energy around action is undeniable in this spread, and every card points toward forward motion. Silence is about to break on their end, and what replaces it will surprise you with its honesty. They have spent long enough standing still, and the pressure to finally act has reached its peak. A move towards you is being planned right now, and it is closer than you would ever guess. Momentum has been building quietly behind the scenes, and it is about to spill over into the open. Their next step involves direct communication, and the cards confirm it happens sooner than you expect. Avoidance is no longer an option for them, and they feel that deadline pressing on them daily. Something inside of them has finally clicked, and that click is what pushes them into action now. The energy shifted from thinking to doing, and the cards show that transition happening in real time. Procrastination is no longer winning the battle inside them, and determination has taken the lead. Rehearsing in their head is over now, and the next version of those words will be spoken directly. Urgency is present in every card pulled for this section, and that urgency centers entirely on you. What held them back before has lost its power, and they feel that freedom opening up inside them. The first card here is the Two of Wands, and this confirms a bold decision is being made. Two of Wands energy is about planning and choosing a direction, and they have chosen you. This card tells me they are standing at a crossroads, and the path toward you has been selected. They have weighed their options carefully, and the decision to move forward with you won. The Two of Wands confirms they are no longer debating whether to act. They are planning how vision is what drives this card, and their vision for the future now includes you front and center. They have been mapping out how to approach you, and that map is nearly finished in their mind. Two of Wands says they are ready to step out of comfort, and that step leads to you. Risk no longer scares them the way it used to, and this card confirms their willingness. What they are about to do requires courage they have been building, and that courage is now ready. Planning has shifted into execution mode for them, and the Two of Wands confirms that transition. Direction has replaced confusion on their end, and that clarity is fueling every step they take. They are no longer asking themselves if they should, and instead they are focused on when and how, following that we have justice. And this card tells me their action will be deliberate and fair. Justice confirms they are approaching you with balance, and every word they bring will be measured. There will be no games or manipulation in their approach, and this card guarantees that sincerity. Justice says they want to make things right between you, and they are willing to be fully accountable. Honesty is the foundation of what they are about to bring, and that honesty will feel like relief. This card confirms their move comes from a place of integrity, and you will sense that immediately. Justice tells me timing is aligning perfectly, and the universe supports what is about to happen. Their approach will feel mature and grounded, and that maturity is what separates this from everything before. Fairness drives every part of their next move, and you will feel respected in their approach. Balance is being restored between you two, and justice confirms that restoration begins with their action. What they bring will feel honest and whole, and the weight of it will land in your chest. Their timing is not random, and justice confirms they are waiting for the right moment to land. Justice says this is not impulsive or rushed. It is a calculated move rooted in real certainty. Everything in this section points toward action that is imminent, and the cards leave no room for delay. Their move is coming with clarity and purpose, and you will feel the difference when it arrives. Every signal in this reading confirms that their silence has an expiration date, and it is approaching fast. Forward motion is locked in for them, and nothing in these cards suggests they will retreat again. Get ready for contact because the cards confirm that what has been building is about to reach you. Okay, now let us get into what they would never say to your face. This person holds confessions that would change everything between you, and they guard them fiercely. Words they have never spoken sit heavy in their chest, and those words are all about you. If walls could talk in the rooms where they think of you, every secret would be exposed. A deep truth is one they rehearse alone at night, and it always ends with your name. Privately, they have already admitted to themselves that you are the one, and that scares them. What they hide from you is not doubt about their feelings. It is the size of those feelings. Intensity of what they carry for you embarrasses them, and that shame keeps them completely quiet. If you knew how often you cross their mind, it would change the way you see them forever. They are afraid that confessing would shift the balance, and they cannot afford to lose you. Silence has become their only shelter from vulnerability, and inside that shelter your name echoes constantly. Confessing to you is not a small thing. It is the kind of truth that rearranges entire lives. Admitting what they feel would mean exposing parts of themselves they have never shown to anyone. They carry you like a prayer they never speak, and the weight of that silence grows each day. What they want to tell you would leave them completely bare, and that nakedness terrifies them. Messages written to you were never sent, and deleted confessions that would have changed it all remain. Love they feel for you has outgrown the space they gave it, and it presses against every wall. Keeping this inside is no longer sustainable for them, and that pressure only builds with every encounter. The first card in this section is the Lovers, and this is one of the most revealing pulls. The Lovers confirms their hidden confession is rooted in a soul-deep bond they simply cannot deny. They do not just want a casual connection with you, they want the kind that defines a lifetime. Choosing you is something they have already done privately, and that choice lives in every thought. The Lovers tells me they see you as their other half, and that recognition keeps them awake. Union is what they dream about when nobody is watching, and that dream has become an obsession. Their secret is that they have already imagined a life built entirely around loving you completely. The Lovers confirms this is not surface level attraction, it is the kind of pull that rewrites fate. They compare every connection they have ever had to you, and nothing else has ever come close. Partnership is the word living inside their chest, and they have never used that word before you. What they feel goes beyond desire or infatuation, and the Lovers confirms it reaches into destiny. Soulmate is a word they resist using, but it is the only one that fits what they feel. Their confession is that nobody has ever made them feel this understood, and they never expected you to. Vulnerability with you feels different than it does with anyone else. And that difference is what haunts them. Following that, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this reveals what they truly want to give you. Providing stability for you is what they dream about, and building something secure together drives that dream. Desire to make your life easier lives inside of them, and they think about it all the time. Comfort and safety are what they want to wrap around your life, and they have already imagined how Nine of Pentacles tells me they see you as entirely worth investing in, without any question at all. They want to build wealth and peace alongside you, and that vision is sacred to them privately. Security is the love language they have never spoken out loud, and it is meant entirely for you. Their confession includes wanting to protect your peace, and that protectiveness runs deeper than you know. Nine of Pentacles says they imagine growing old beside you, and that image brings them quiet joy. Abundance is what they want to create with you, and they have never wanted that with anyone before. Waking up knowing you chose them is their deepest wish, and it sits at the core of everything. Legacy is part of what they envision with you, and that kind of thinking never entered their mind. Inside of them lives a blueprint for a future, and you are at the center of every page. Every hidden truth inside of them leads back to you, and the cards confirmed that beyond any doubt, ownership of your heart is something they crave, and they have never craved anything this intensely before. Everything whispered in their silence points to you, and the cards translated every word of it today. Their silence holds a love letter they have never sent, and every card today read it for them. Okay, let us bring this all together now. Something is shifting in the near future, and it brings this connection out of the shadows finally. Timing is aligning for both of you, and what has been hidden is about to become fully known. Contact is coming from them soon, and it will carry honesty you have not heard before. Near future holds a moment where truth replaces silence, and that moment changes absolutely everything. A confession or a bold step forward is closer than you think, and the cards confirm that clearly. The first card for the future is the World, and this is completion energy at its highest level. The World confirms a full circle moment is approaching, and it brings resolution to everything unspoken. Cycles that have kept you both stuck are ending, and the World says a new chapter begins together. Fulfillment is the promise this card carries, and that fulfillment touches both your life and theirs. Recognition of what exists between you becomes unavoidable soon, and denial loses its power completely. Following that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this confirms long-term commitment entering your future. Ten of Pentacles says what is coming is not temporary. It is the love that builds legacy, stability, and permanence are written into your near future. And this card confirms a solid foundation ahead. Family energy surrounds what is building between you, and the Ten of Pentacles makes that undeniable. Generational love is what this card points toward, and that kind of love does not arrive by accident. Your near future holds confirmation that what everyone already sees is about to become your reality. What has been building between you two reaches a turning point, and that turning point arrives with clarity. The energy around your future together is warm and grounded, and there is nothing uncertain about it. Now, here is the advice the cards want you to hear, and it is important you receive it. Stop looking for proof that you are loved and start accepting the proof that already surrounds you. Your only job right now is to open your eyes and believe what the world already sees. Release the habit of questioning everything good and trust that what is being offered is genuine. Do not shrink away from being chosen, and allow yourself to stand fully in that love. Receive without filtering it through old wounds. And let this chapter be different from everything before. Patience is almost no longer needed here because what is coming is arriving faster than you expect. Letting go of needing to control every detail is key, and the universe will deliver what it prepared. Trust the journey and trust yourself, because your intuition has been telling you the truth all along. The message today was unmistakable from the very first card, and every pull after it confirmed it. Everyone already knows this person loves you, and you were the only one who could not see. Their love has been on display in every gesture and every glance, and the world noticed before you. What you called uncertainty was never uncertain to anyone else, and today the cards opened your eyes. The truth has been visible to everyone except you, and this reading made sure you finally caught up. Love was never missing from your life, and the only thing missing was your ability to see it. Every single pull today spoke the exact same message, and not one offered any contradiction at all. From the Hierophant to the World, the energy has been consistent and deeply confirming throughout. Their love is real and proven through action, through silence, and through every single pull today. Movement is confirmed, and the near future holds breakthrough, and the timing aligns with everything felt. What was once invisible to you is now impossible to deny, and every card today made that certain you are not making this up, and the universe has spent this entire reading confirming that for you. You are loved in a way most people spend their lives searching for, and it found you trust what has been shown to you today, because every card carried truth you needed to hear. You deserve to be seen and chosen without question. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Hold on to what you felt here today, because this truth is not going anywhere anytime soon. You walked in with doubt, and you are leaving with confirmation. And that shift matters deeply. Clarity replaced confusion today, and the cards want you to carry that clarity forward with you always. Everything you needed to hear was spoken through these cards, and not a single message was left behind. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for trusting this space with your heart. I appreciate every moment of this reading, and I am sending you all the love and light always. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the very next one coming your way soon. Timing is aligning for both of you, and what has been hidden is about to become fully known. Contact is coming from them soon, and it will carry honesty you have not heard before. Near future holds a moment where truth replaces silence, and that moment changes absolutely everything. A confession or a bold step forward is closer than you think, and the cards confirm that clearly. The first card for the future is the World, and this is completion energy at its highest level. The World confirms a full circle moment is approaching, and it brings resolution to everything unspoken. Cycles that have kept you both stuck are ending, and the World says a new chapter begins together. Fulfillment is the promise this card carries, and that fulfillment touches both your life and theirs. Recognition of what exists between you becomes unavoidable soon, and denial loses its power completely. Following that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this confirms long-term commitment entering your future. Ten of Pentacles says what is coming is not temporary. It is the love that builds legacy, stability, and permanence are written into your near future. And this card confirms a solid foundation ahead. Family energy surrounds what is building between you, and the Ten of Pentacles makes that undeniable. Generational love is what this card points toward, and that kind of love does not arrive by accident. Your near future holds confirmation that what everyone already sees is about to become your reality. What has been building between you two reaches a turning point, and that turning point arrives with clarity. The energy around your future together is warm and grounded, and there is nothing uncertain about it. Now here is the advice the cards want you to hear, and it is important you receive it. Stop looking for proof that you are loved and start accepting the proof that already surrounds you. Your only job right now is to open your eyes and believe what the world already sees. Release the habit of questioning everything good and trust that what is being offered is genuine. Do not shrink away from being chosen, and allow yourself to stand fully in that love. Receive without filtering it through old wounds. And let this chapter be different from everything before. Patience is almost no longer needed here because what is coming is arriving faster than you expect. Letting go of needing to control every detail is key, and the universe will deliver what it prepared. Trust the journey and trust yourself, because your intuition has been telling you the truth all along. The message today was unmistakable from the very first card, and every pull after it confirmed it. Everyone already knows this person loves you, and you were the only one who could not see. Their love has been on display in every gesture and every glance, and the world noticed before you. What you called uncertainty was never uncertain to anyone else, and today the cards opened your eyes. The truth has been visible to everyone except you, and this reading made sure you finally caught up. Love was never missing from your life, and the only thing missing was your ability to see it. Every single pull today spoke the exact same message, and not one offered any contradiction at all. From the Hierophant to the World, the energy has been consistent and deeply confirming throughout. Their love is real and proven through action, through silence, and through every single pull today. Movement is confirmed, and the near future holds breakthrough, and the timing aligns with everything felt. What was once invisible to you is now impossible to deny, and every card today made that certain. You are not making this up, and the universe has spent this entire reading confirming that for you. You are loved in a way most people spend their lives searching for, and it found you trust what has been shown to you today, because every card carried truth you needed to hear. You deserve to be seen and chosen without question. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Hold on to what you felt here today, because this truth is not going anywhere anytime soon. You walked in with doubt, and you are leaving with confirmation. And that shift matters deeply. Clarity replaced confusion today, and the cards want you to carry that clarity forward with you always. Everything you needed to hear was spoken through these cards, and not a single message was left behind. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for trusting this space with your heart. I appreciate every moment of this reading, and I am sending you all the love and light always. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the very next one coming your way soon. Near future holds a moment where truth replaces silence, and that moment changes absolutely everything. A confession or a bold step forward is closer than you think, and the cards confirm that clearly. The first card for the future is the World, and this is completion energy at its highest level. The World confirms a full circle moment is approaching, and it brings resolution to everything unspoken. Cycles that have kept you both stuck are ending, and the World says a new chapter begins together. Fulfillment is the promise this card carries, and that fulfillment touches